Hello, Duncan. I guess I'll just put that on when I want to say something incriminating.
Look, you got to get comfortable with government.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Just
It has been interesting over the years to watch you blossom from the electric car guy into a fully formed piece of shit. Wow. But didn't he live in like some fucking hippie collective and he made like hemp jewelry?
story. The real story is that all over like the great cities of America, people are like high as a fucking kite and have been for so long that they're like spinning out of control. And that's what it is. You start off, you're like into like taking supplements. That leads to a new supplement you've never heard of. That leads to like some weird website you go to. The next thing you know, you're rubbing weird balm all over your body. Under a crystal, still fine, still cool. Earth is flat. You can play around with the idea that the Illuminati elite run the planet, but don't go all the way. If you go all the way, that's where you can start like spiraling out. And
They don't have good brains. And I say this as a person who has like a decent brain.
yeah,
But I know people with fantastic brains. This is not fair. It's not fair.
that's what's scary about being human. We're hackable.
Have you ever been hypnotized?
Yeah, I got hypnotized. My mom hypnotized me and a wart came off my hand.
And you go into like some sort of a trance and the person can get you to do anything. Give me your ATM code.
Yeah.
The internet is like spitting and pissing and shitting all over that.
The emperor wears no clothes.
Yes.
That's the fable, right? Like
Yes.
the naked dudes going
Yes.
around, like what is real and what isn't. And then like Twitter throws up underneath, like this is potential misinformation or whatever.
Like some conversations that are insane that don't make any sense. Like how is this a conversation? Well, it might not be.
Dude, I
Stuff.
get manipulated all the fucking time. Are you kidding me? I'm like always getting caught up in bullshit. It's a potent drug. Okay, we can control the ocean of madness. You got to let us tell you what's real and what's not real. Is there any way that you could also start applying that to people who say that I seem like I'm kind of out of it? A few assholes.
Just imagine. But it's your job to get them off.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's your job.
Worst job on earth.
It's the fucking worst job.
Worst job.
It's the worst job.
Yeah.
And fucking everybody hates you.
Yeah, you're like a punching bag. You just have to absorb that
Yes.
every day.
And you're under like extreme stress. You're a person, like no one knows who you are.
The vice president grabbed a baby out of someone's arms and threw the baby on the ground. Now, the reason this happened is because we accidentally dosed her with some new MK Ultra shit, and she thought that she was like a Greek goddess and the baby was like a Hydra head. Don't worry about it. It was a bad experiment. But anyway, they're going to ask you, why did the vice president throw the fucking baby on the ground? You don't tell them we drugged her accidentally with an MK Ultra drug. You got to say low blood sugar. You've got to like go out there with that just load of shit.
Top of mind.
Kind of works.
Does it kind of work?
It kind of fucking works, man.
Imagine if Biden was doing your brain surgery.
Imagine if he was your Uber driver. We put
Yeah.
a very, very old man
Yeah.
in the most stressful job on earth. I'd probably be like talking like that too, but just because I've been blasted on ketamine all the fucking time.
A friend of mine saw Hillary Clinton speak once. Selling out the Dodger Stadium and crushing and doing stand-up and having people cry laughing for an hour and a half. Like, I have the secrets of the scrolls. I'll read them all to you.
That's what's
worth
need.
$500,000.
It's like
or $500 million.
If you press your taint 7 times
Yeah.
and then pull your earlobes down, your hair will grow back. Speaking of hypnosis, it's like just on the periphery, right? Like if you want to hang out in default reality, you're not really supposed to spend too much time thinking about that.
I want to be like that.
Incredible. Imagine you were designing a machine. The machine somehow could scan apples. You press a button and the machine rolls out 2 of the best apples out of like 500 apples. I don't know why you want the machine. You just like good apples. But imagine you press a button and 2 fucking worm-filled, rotten apples roll out. And instead of being like, oh shit, the machine's broken, you go like, the machine works. Clearly, these are the best fucking apples. Pick one of them. You can only pick one of them. But don't say our machine's broken. It's picking the best apples. Look, they're great. So then you just have a shit ton of insecure people battling each other because they're in charge of all of us. They're in charge of all of us. Know how to drive a car. Should be able to be alone with kids. I think we should put this in the fucking Constitution.
Right.
Like,
what are the alternatives? We'd have to blow up the system. You got a real fucking problem.
I don't think you got to blow it up.
Don't blow it up.
I remember a long time ago, man, you talked to me about this, about like, it stuck with me for the longest time because I was more turbulent back then. But it's this idea of like, you know, when you're freaking out on mushrooms and you try to pretend you're not.
By the time
Christ.
you get to Wednesday, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I just read this shit, man. It blew my fucking mind. Here's the idea. Real, like, high-level social animal shit. They're not defending themselves against bear attacks, lions, arrows. They're defending themselves against, like, psychic impacts. Just maybe, your enemies won't seem quite like enemies anymore. The people that you have been waking up in the middle of the night thinking about pouring acid in their mouth. The example that I read, and then I'll shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, everybody. The example is the arrow lands at your feet and you pick it up and you start stabbing yourself with the arrow going, why did they shoot me with this arrow? You don't have to do that. You actually can stop. You don't have to constantly be stabbing yourself.
Yeah, that's great advice.
I'm sorry.
All these fucking different things are being sorted out in real time while we melt the earth. Why the fucking ocean's filled up with our garbage, and the temperature keeps rising, and everyone's like, "Don't worry, it's fine. Buy this Miami beachfront condo."
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The trains are gonna kill people. They go too fast.
Yeah,
I think like 35 miles an hour.
35.
Something like that.
After 35, you're
dead.
fucking meat. I said that.
Is that you?
Yeah, I read that.
Tell me what you said.
Oh, damn it, Joe. You know, man. Again, we're in clown suits. You know what? We're in fucking clown suits.
I'm sorry, I forgot it was you that told me.
So,
I was trying to remember.
Oh, no, I don't care. Here's the thing. Whatever I say after this, it's probably wrong. But I did, because I go on really weird rabbit holes on the internet. And the problem is I don't remember where I get the data from. Okay? So
Jamie will find the data.
Okay.
But what was the premise of it?
You're carving a UFO into the pyramid again? Stop it.